Okay, so now let's talk about your social media posts. So once more in ChatGPT, we could ask it to write our posts for us. If we're using Pinterest, for example, you want to write a Pinterest description for your pin, right? So you're going to ask, write a Pinterest description for my pin, use my keyword at the beginning, and add a little call to action to go read my article. Make sure you write it under 500 characters, because on Pinterest you're allowed to 500 characters. So let's go. So here's my keyword. So I grab whatever's between the quotes, and this is the text that I'm gonna go and paste in my Pinterest post. As for Facebook and LinkedIn, what you want to do is get GPT to write a little summary of your article and lead them to your article. Okay, so let's say I'm doing Facebook right now. So the type of prompt I'm gonna write, something that looks like, write a post for my Facebook page that summarizes my blog article. My keyword must be at the beginning of the post. Add a call to action to click on my blog article so they can read it. Add a call to action to watch the video. So now GPT understands that I want a summary with my keyword at the beginning that leads them to read my blog article or watch the video. Keywords here at the beginning. We got a summary of the article. Click the blog article, watch the video. Obviously, it provides hashtags. So here's my Facebook post, right? And I could do the same for LinkedIn. So I just need to grab the same prompt and just change the word Facebook for LinkedIn. Here once more, keywords at the top. The text is different from the Facebook post, which is very important, but it highlights the same things, right? So as I said, we got your keyword, summary of the article, click the blog article, watch the video. So here you got your LinkedIn post. Now, what's really important at the end of the day is that everything leads back to your blog article and your video. And that's very important because in Google, you have a video section here, so you're going to rank in there with your videos. So it's important that you always link back to your videos in your posts. And obviously, it's always important that you link back to your blog articles in order to be in the all section here where most people go and read articles. And let's not forget that LinkedIn posts also appear here in the all section like a blog article would when they rank. Please move on to the next part of the training. So where to make your images? Now, I'm going to state the obvious here. Most people use Canva to do this because you could, make pretty much any image you want by selecting specific templates. So whether it's for, Pinterest or Facebook posts or whatever, it could be for your blog images. You can make images using Canva. Now, I'm not going to start making a tutorial on this. There's plenty of free video about this. The reason actually I'm making this video is because I want to show you something that's on ChatGPT where you could also make images. So it's called Cosmic Dreams. So all you need to do is click on that tab and give it a prompt to make you an image of whatever you want. So let's just make an image that represents the blog article about magnesium for muscle spasms. So I'm going to start with a simple prompt. Make an image that shows tablets and pills that represents my keyword, magnesium for muscle spasms. Now, very often when I'm using GPT, the first image it gives me has plenty of weird colors. Sometimes it does this, sometimes it doesn't. So let's see what it gives as a first result. There you go. So when this happens, you need to tell it, do not make it psychedelic, make it look real and natural. See, looks better, right? So basically this image you could use to make pins on Pinterest. For example, now obviously this is not the right size to make a pin. So the size for Pinterest post is 1000 by 1500. That's the most recommended one. Now See here, I don't like it, so I'm just going to tell it I don't like it. I preferred the previous one, just in the right size. So it's going to give me another example. So you could do this until you get the image you want, basically, right? So if you remember during the training, I told you need to talk to GPT like it's your secretary. So you just keep on giving it instructions until you're satisfied, basically, right? Now, making an image like that, the advantage is that nobody uses it because these images are all made custom. So that's a big advantage from using royalty stock image things, right? So it's better sometimes to just make it with GPT if you can, right? So this image is actually quite nice. So I could go and make pins with that. So once this is done, I just need to download it. And it's going to go on my desktop. You can make your images for any social media, any type of banners, any type of blog article images. So the Cosmic Dream tool here is very useful to create images. Please move on to the next part of the training. Now, about optimizing your featured image on your blog article. So basically, for you to have an image at the top of your blog article, you need to set it in the featured image section. Okay, so once you have your image, this is where you want to upload it. And you can go in the prompt list in order to get ChatGPT to optimize your featured image for your alt text, your title, your caption, and your description. And this is very important that you do this for every featured image that you create and add in your blog articles. Optimizing your images can only be beneficial for you to rank in Google. Please move on to the next part of the training.